being able to like be a
Yeah.
fan of like this guy. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy, this member from this band is like so attractive and like so hot. You know,
Yeah.
it's like things like that. It's like the small things that I feel like I'm really looking forward to in like my
Yeah.
journey,
Yeah.
I
especially
think
with you
it's like
guys.
the same for some of us here too, because like some of us, I think in real life we can talk to like anyone or like everyone, to many people about what we watch or what we read, what we see, you know. So it's kind of refreshing for us as well, I think, to discuss
Yeah,
all of this with you as well.
100%.
And
So
like
we're
I
also
said,
thankful.
I had my Twitter notifications off for the longest time until you started reacting to BL and I turned them on because I needed to get your notifications when it came in. So please keep reacting. Thank you very much. We'll be right
Yes,
here.
live reacting. It's literally one of the funniest thing ever. Like every time you live react to like watching a BL, I'm like, okay.
random question. So I remember, you know, how I told you I would like watch like random clips. Like back in the day before I was out, I would always look at these BL titles that were out.
Mm.
I would never be brave enough to watch him, but I'd always be very curious, you
Mm.
know? So it's like I remember that's what was it? That one show that you said had 2 seasons. I remember I saw the cover for that
Oh, to
and
my
I never
star.
yeah, To My Star, I saw
Oh,
the cover for that and I never
so
watched it.
good.
But like there was also even like random Thai BLs. I'd like be scrolling
Mm.
through and I'd be like, oh my gosh, this guy's really hot. Or like this TikTok clip of like this couple seems so endearing. And I remember I followed this one guy. He's a Thai BL actor.
Mm.
His name is Tawan.
Data
Oh,
one.
Tawan.
It's
Yeah.
all
Oh my god. Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
remember
like
I
my.
saw a clip of him from one of his BLs and I was like, oh my gosh, like they're both so attractive and the scene is so hilariously funny and I wanted to watch it, but I had no idea what the show was called.
Mm.
Oh, but that's crazy. Like it's like that's one of the shows that I haven't watched and I don't know what it's about, but I just remember that name and I was like, okay, if one day I do get into BLs, then I wanna see what that show was about.
okay. So, hmm.
Which BL? Data one has been in a few, but To My
Yeah,
Star.
I think he's
he was in the
talking
one with
about my
Newey.
dark blue kiss.
Yeah,
Oh,
GBK,
yeah.
right?
I think it was the scene that I saw was
Mm.
of him. I think him and his boyfriend were kissing and then his dad walked in or something.
Yeah, Dark Blue
Yeah,
Kiss.
Dark
yeah,
blue
dark
kid.
blue kiss. Yeah, yeah, exactly, dark blue kiss.
Yeah,
Oh, by
definitely
the way,
Dark.
like the same actors from I think that BL. I think the same actors. Like they are releasing a new BL.
Cherry
Cherry
Magic.
Magic. Is it Cherry
Yeah.
Magic? Yeah. Cherry
Oh
Magic.
yeah, magic.
Yeah, they are releasing a new one as well. Dabit. You can
It's a remake
tune in.
though.
Aha.
There's a
Tune
the
in.
the the BL culture is so. I mean, I'm sure you know that, but like, I don't know how many years you guys are into this. I'm like 6 years in now, and so like, it's so funny because now like it's good that you waited it out because like when I was watching back in 2017, we were getting crumbs, like literal crumbs, because before One
Oh my
and Nui were in the Dark Blue Kiss show that we're talking about, they were in another show called
It's-
Kissing Again, and
yeah,
it like
yeah, yeah,
crumbs.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So now that it's 2023, you like we're seeing evolution. We're seeing the call outs of like, harassment, and we're seeing the call outs of like society and stuff. Like it's a lot more evolutionized. So it's great that you're tapping in now. Like To My Star, top tier. There's just a lot of dope stuff to check out. Versus like in 2017, it was like
Exactly. There are so
we're
many good things that you can watch now because,
yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
like Jeremy said,
2017 was like sodas and what
Yeah.
else was
So
there? Yeah.
yeah,
we had
sodas.
like
Yeah,
Make It Right. We had like Make It Right,
Yeah,
Love Sick.
God, I remember watching that.
Yeah, like we didn't have a lot. Imagine watching those in 2023. It's just like I love sodas, but like Make It Right and Lovesick, I'm like I don't know if I can sit through that.
No, I cannot sit through Logic. I will not sit through
Yeah,
Logic.
Like
it's
cause
not
it's
fun.
bad?
No, it's
It's
just
just outdated. Like
Uh
yes.
you can
yeah.
kind of like, but you can appreciate it as an art. It's like I still go back and listen to Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, but like if it was on in 2023, like would I be streaming it as much? You know what I mean? I think it's kind of like one of those
mm,
things. where we've just changed as a society. Like Lovesick just feels very innocent, but I guess it's also nice to watch when you're tapping into your innocence. I guess I'm not sure. I mean, it
I,
depends on.
I I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Definitely. But
yeah,
I think also why I'm taking it slow for one is also I think this also applies to like any genre that you get in, even like anime. I feel like this is like always a suggestion. You don't start with like the best pieces of work
yeah,
right off
Yeah.
the bat, or else like you're gonna miss out on so many smaller gems because like once you get that like stimulation of like the best of the best,
Then
you
it's
set the
hard.
bar too high. It's
Yeah.
like so I just wanna. This is like my first baby step, so I just want something like very like lighthearted and like
Or you
keeping the
can watch Sing My Crush. It's a Korean BL as well. It's
what's it
very
called?
cute.
Think
Sing
my
My Crush.
yeah.
It's
It's
so
a new
cute
one.
and like it's very cute and yeah, you can definitely like watch it.
Oh, okay, okay. I
follow
think
the wind.
the
My
one
crush.
that I think this was the one everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, this is So Sungho and Junsong."
For
Oh,
wait.
oh,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Someone even made a video, TikTok video about like the parallels being kind of similar because of Chunso's like that one date caravan date. Yeah, from that part, like some people thought that it was similar. That's why they said like the parallelism, something like that.
mm,
Yeah, I remember seeing this and the comparison with them. I think it was also like the kind of like the dynamic between the two. Like one's very cutesy and like one is more, you know, yeah.
yeah. It's also nice.
Straightforward.
The stoic character has switched. So like the stoic character is the more cute like presenting person. So like
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
really?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Exactly.
the guy's the bigger like golden retriever type. So like
Oh,
that dynamic even cuter. It's very much you. Um, it, it is man too. Like it's giving like you're the cuter stoic, and
uh-huh.
then um, and then what's his name? Hyung. What's it? Hyun
Yoongi.
Hyungi. Yeah, he's a more like golden retriever bigger boy. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Like it's you're giving that vibe. I feel like you guys have more parallels, low key. I don't know, maybe, but
I can
I
see that
I
as
think
well.
it's one of the better ones this year because
I
KBL
agree.
Yes,
this year
exactly. Sing My
KBL
Crush is one
were
of the
very
best as well.
disappointing.
okay, wait.
Um,
So then you know how in my poll I was doing a poll for what I should watch next.
mhm.
June and June seems to be very unpopular at the moment.
It's
I'm
not that
I'm
it's
in the
unpopular.
minority. I'm in the
Like, no, no.
minority.
Listen, it's the thing is, it's not that it's unpopular, but people, like people, like mostly were complaining about the plot being boring, but the
Uh,
Yeah,
chemistry between actors was superb. It was fantastic. Like
yeah.
the actors did a very good job, but some people didn't like the plot because they were talking about like the business stuff too much,
Oh,
so people
it,
found it boring.
mm,
I'm sorry to say this, but I think sometimes people just like it's like they just take things way too seriously.
mm.
KBLs
Yeah.
usually don't have a plot. Like if I'm being real, they usually don't have a plot. And if they do have
Yeah.
a plot, will just
No, some
like
of
it
them
would
do though.
not
Like
I
get like
think
it
it
would
depends. I think in
it would
2023, it's like for what it was like. June and June should have a plot in this year, like because I feel like last year we got a lot of really good ones. Like To My
mm.
Star had a really heavy plot. Like
Oh
it's
my god,
really
Too Much Start
loaded.
is on top. I don't
Yeah,
think that I don't think anything will top it, to be honest.
yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
minority in that sense. I think mostly when I watch KBLs, I'm not going in for the plot. I'm just going in for the chemistry. That's about it. Like
Same,
I'm going in there
I
same.
for
mean, Too Much Star actors had
that
a really good
people like
chemistry.
each other and like yes, that's it. That's for me
Mm,
for KBLs. If I'm looking for like something that's plot filled and everything, I will go into something that produces longer episodes, that have more episodes.
Right.
KBL.
Well,
Makes
hello,
sense.
Yeah.
but the thing is, when it comes to KBLs, like the length of the episodes are good, but the minute for per episode is like yeah, it's. I think we shouldn't talk about like 25 minutes.
Oh please, it's good now. You don't even want
yeah,
to know.
yeah.
Now
25. That's
Dude,
why.
one
Well,
even had like 11 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't remember which one was 11 minutes
What?
for a new
yeah.
They
season.
did
one
eleven
Dabit,
episode,
minutes.
10 minutes.
yeah,
Like now,
I don't know what they did in the 11 minutes. It was
Yeah.
disastrous.
To My Stars season one has 9 episodes and they're all under 15, except for the
yes, like to get
so
What?
it's yeah, like
These
KBO before 2022 were all under 20 minutes. Like
yes,
they started to throw more money at it when they saw that like financially it was successful. And kind of like
Yeah,
To
so
My
they
Stars
went for season two.
kind of yeah.
yeah, that sounds more
But
like YouTube
Yeah.
territory at that point.
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
well,
Like you're watching like
welcome,
a web
welcome to
series.
KBL community.
Yep. 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 For
Okay,
sure.
then what should I? Okay, if I were to make a new poll and maybe add like a few more names to the list, what do you think would be good candidates? So like clearly blooming and our dating sim seems to be very popular and like very
So,
close.
I would like if you want to watch
Love class
something
too.
cutesy. Like if you want to watch something cutesy, then like you should watch Our Dating Sim and Sing My Crush
Okay,
and maybe Jim.
so I'm gonna do a new poll later. So
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
add what is it? Sing you said Sing My Crush.
Yeah,
Crush,
Sing
yeah.
My Crush.
What's another good one you think I should add that people will actually
another.
like, vote for and that might be like yeah.
Let me check
KBLs. 1 second, I'm pulling up my my
my
drama list.
I think you should add To My Star as well in that list.
To My Star, but wait, that was the one with both seasons are
With
fine.
2 seasons, yeah, two
Yes,
seasons.
both are fine.
That's
Yeah, you
fine.
should like. It's definitely on the list a bit. Like it's definitely on the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
I I'd love class
Hi.
too.
I was gonna say Love Class as well.
Yeah, love class too is definitely a big
Love
one.
Class 2. Yeah, this first
Okay,
season was
Love Class, but
Yeah,
Love
Love
Class
Class
only
two
the
as
second
well.
one, right?
yeah, so Love Class
Yeah,
2.
Yeah, only the second one.
you know,
Yeah.
into
That's
Oh, oh, I know you saw the 8 cent unintentional love story was
yes. Oh my god,
Oh my
really
yes,
god, yes.
yes,
Oh
yes,
my god,
yes,
yes.
yes. That's a really big yes.
love
Definitely.
story.
unintentional love story.
Unintentional love story.
Well, there's another kind of popular that it's semantic error.
Oh
Oh, okay.
yes.
I actually watched that one before. That was
He
one of the
watched it. Yeah.
Oh,
wait. My going berserk. Unintentional what?
love
Love.
story.
Unintentional love story.
Okay, unintentional love story.
If I'm
Should he
to say,
watch Love
this is
Tractor?
probably
Should he watch
the
Love Tractor?
K drama to exist. It's very cutesy. Light on Me. I think
I
everyone.
love Light on
Oh, Light on Me. Yeah.
Light on Me is also longer. It has
Yeah,
more minutes,
that's
so
the
the
real
Yes.
track for
Yeah,
sure.
flesh
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Light on Me.
Yes,
Yep.
16,
Oh,
16 episodes. They're all like 20 minutes ish, but there's enough time for that story. So
Yeah,
it's
and
good.
it's very cute. It's very cute. Oh,
Yeah, it's
should
a
he
high
watch Love
school, like high
Tractor?
school golf tractor.
Oh.
is
I,
it Love Tractor is good. That was the with the where he went up to the countryside, right?
yeah, I
Yes,
Uh,
like
exactly.
I,
Yep. Uh
someone
huh.
who read.
Many
I
people.
read
I didn't watch
the
it, but
web
many
comic
people
first,
liked it. So.
so I'm really biased. So I won't say anything about that.
mm,
Oh my gosh, someone just gave you like a long ass list.
yeah,
Oh my god.
And it's like divided by country and they just sent me a
Oh my
screenshot of
god.
South Korea. Thank you.
I actually have one as well, if you want it. But mine is like a graphic, and it's like ranked by country. It's obnoxious, but it's like a culture. Like it's almost like you can't get out of it. It really sucks.
Oh, there is this one site. It's called worldofbl.com.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't. Oh yeah, I know that one.
That site literally has like every single BL from every single
Listen.
country, like mostly Asian ones, of course, like Taiwanese, Philippines, like Korea, Taiwan's, like Dabit. If you can check it as well. Like they
Mm.
have everything there. Like and they even sorted it out for you. So yeah.
like they even source where you can watch it, and like
Yes, exactly. Yes, they do. They
it's
even have
really
like a mini calendar on their site, like for each day of the weeks, like what like BL will be, available to watch or like will be airing and stuff.
I had no idea Korea had this many BLs already. Like,
Oh yeah, they have a lot.
I think they have like 60 now or 50 something now, from what
wow.
I. recently. But that's the thing. Like, they're not all great. They're
They're not
just
all great.
Yes, yes,
there.
they all not are.
They're
Yeah,
just there.
I mean, honestly, I think I
The
know what
the
to like.
BL.
Yeah, it's like I know what to expect. I don't like that. I think it's a I almost like it that way at the moment because as
Mm,
like
It's
it's
very
like an easy
cutesy.
watch.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like it's like just as if they're like producing them just for you. Like they are also taking like the baby steps together with you.
Like right now, anything more intense than let's say even like Eighth Sense,
Oof.
Oh, oh,
That's,
oh.
is that
that's
setting the bar too low?
no. That's high. I think.
The
I mean,
bar.
too low. I guess too low in the sense where it's super, super, duper, duper, duper intense. I don't think there's any KBL more intense than that one. That I maybe
That's
to my
Yes.
star
the 8 cents.
To my
is
star is a little bit though, but to my star is more
No.
about like the heartbreak.
the second one. The second one is like hard to watch if you're like gone through heartbreak and like if you're in the middle of a breakup or like you're very
Oh,
vulnerable.
yeah, David.
Yeah,
this
maybe.
is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah. That's the
It's
one.
this is
okay.
gonna be
It's for me.
I remember it started. I think the BL that really paved way for KBLs was Where Your Eyes Linger.
Yes, where
Like
your eyes are.
you could watch
Oh
that.
yes,
Where Your Eyes
exactly.
Linger was
Where your
kind
eyes
of like
are.
opening.
Yeah, that
Where
one's
your
kind of
eyes linger.
that one's like darker too. It's not dark dark, but it is like a little bit more intense. Like right like I'm on the same field as you, W. Like I like the fluff. I'm a fluffy boy. Like I'm a
Yes.
fluffy boy. Mark. So like definitely like the ones that blooming is a little it has a little bit of darkness to it. Like full fluff, definitely sing my crush.
Yeah,
Um
see, my crush is like fluff, whole fluff.
fluff.
Okay.
Our dating sim is pretty fluffy. They have like a few like
As
sad,
well, yeah. Mm.
not really sad overall. But yeah, like fluff, like run of the mill. Oh, like Mr. Heart. A lot of the ones that came
Yeah,
out in
Mr. Hard. I was
2020,
saying that, like, yeah.
like those are like if you're looking for like run of the mill regular BLs, 2020, early 2021 are going to be your best bet. If you want like the deeper, more meaningful stuff, late 2021 to 2023 are like super super loaded with material.
Like
Hmm.
I
after
you guys agree?
2020, like I feel like after quarantine, like the plot of the KBLs, like they became more, how can I put it in a
Deep,
word? I don't even know.
deep,
Or
or
Meaningful?
they become better, they
Mm,
became better.
yeah,
for-
they just started to have a plot after quarantine.
Yes,
yeah,
Quarantine
exactly.
was all
That's
about
yeah.
the plot. And after quarantine, they started adding some
Is
story to it, pretty much.
is there a reason why on Google when I typed in to my star, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The poster for unintentional love story came up
Huh?
Oh,
on one of the images. If you type in Google to my star 2,
Okay.
mm.
Oh, let
I
me
think
check.
Like,
What the fuck?
same director. I think the director is the same person, but I don't know if that's true. But I think I
Oh
uh,
no, for me it comes up
girl.
as To My Star.
to my star 2, and if on to my star 2 it says 2001, and then they have some pictures
Huh.
but with in the pictures I see the poster for unintentional love story.
Ah,
Oh,
mm.
I don't.
um.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh,
Well, maybe Google recognizes how they're both so top tier that they need to be
yeah,
together.
they're both yeah,
Exactly.
BLs.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna stop myself.
People probably search for those two a lot. Like,
Oh,
okay,
that's
it's
crazy.
Mm.
I literally thought To My Star 2 was unintentional love story because of that the poster.
oh,
And
It's
Oh,
like as a second name, right?
yeah, no, and because the person I told you about that I saw and
oh,
yeah, he was like I forget he was like a model or something or like
the
but
idol.
is it the one where
There's an
the,
idol in there, a K-pop
Yeah,
idol.
the one on the no he was the
Yes.
one on the
In,
left.
the left
I
is the
don't remember like the
I,
poster, but like
Yeah.
the smallest one is a K-pop idol.
yeah. The taller one.
Ah.
Uh,
Yeah.
taller one. actor model. Are you talking about the one with four people or the one with just the two?
No. It's a model. It's what just the two. It's a model I'm talking about. He was a model, and I remember I saw him in a bunch of Korean magazines, and I
Mm.
was like, oh, what an attractive guy. It's like very unique
Mm.
face, yada yada yada. And then I saw him in a BL, and I was like, whoa,
I only know, I'm not really sure who's the model. I just know Gong Chan
Chang
because he's a B1.
Kitan, and the guy I'm talking about is Chang Isu, I guess. He
Wisu?
is, yeah,
Kang-
he's the one. He's the
Oh,
one
you
on the
mean
left
that's
of the poster.
from that's from Where Your Eyes Linger.
Yeah. Where your eyes? Oh, wait. Sorry.
You're
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
I'm sorry.
where your eyes
I was
linger.
talking
Oh,
about
that
where your
sounds
eyes
like.
linger. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, wait,
I'm getting
that
all of
name
them
kind
mixed
of.
up right now.
Ah,
yeah, that is a model.
So many titles in my head. Okay, yeah, Unintentional Laughter is completely different. Yeah. Where Your Eyes Linger. And that was the one,
Handy-chan. Okay, yeah.
yeah, and that was the one, the poster that came up on
Oh,
to my,
my star.
yeah.
Yeah. So To My Star and Where Your Eyes Linger have the same director. So I
Yeah.
guess that's
Oh, okay.
yeah. That is so funny. And also the guy from Where Your Eyes Linger was also in a show with Holland, another BL. That was not good. It was called Ocean Like Me, I think it was
Oh,
called.
that one was. I'm sorry to say, trash. I tried to stick through it. I was like, no, I'm gonna watch this because it's a BL. I don't know, man. I don't know what I
Yeah.
was watching.
I mean,
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say by expectation of very like plot wise, I'm okay. Like if the plot is basic, I'm okay with that. But if the acting is really bad,
Oh, I
Uh,
can't watch it. I'm
you can't stand.
sorry.
I can't stand back either. It's like,
yeah, like so it doesn't need to be top rated acting or anything at all. It's just like I need to be able to, kind of get into the story without thinking about how bad the acting is.
yeah, I
It's
can.
like I have to get like I have to be able to look past it and not think about it and like yeah.
I think I
Mm.
get what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
And you
actually
feel.
have a question for you. It's not related to dramas.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like if you could do a collaboration with an artist, like who would it be?
An artist?
Yeah, like singing or something.
Hmm. Wow, I haven't thought about this question in like a really, really long time. And like I feel like it would be so different now than what I said in the past because I've always had like a list of answers that I would say, it's like but now I don't know, I feel like one of the first people that came into my head was, obviously Holland because he represents so much more and he's actually one of the earlier artists that actually came out and he's probably the only artist that came out and was able to, make such a big impact, and
Yeah, yeah,
stick around as an artist. Whereas other people, they come out and not much buzz because like it's not really talked about, or it's just like people still think it's a very big taboo, and it just kind of fizzles out. And
yeah,
like believe me, like even before Holland, there were a few other artists that had come out in Korea in the K-pop music scene, but literally like no attention at all. But like I feel like Holland got that sweet spot of like, he came out at the right time, his music hit and he like made something of himself and I always really respected him for that. So I think
yeah,
like
yeah.
in that aspect, like I feel so much more of a connection towards him and so much more respect towards him just out of that's like the first automatic answer my head goes to at the moment just because I admire him so much as a person.
As an artist. Yeah,
Yeah,
as a person.
yeah, and he's somewhat on like a similar journey as me. Uh,
Oh yeah,
so
sure.
I feel like it's about that connection. Like even when you collaborate with other artists, it's yeah sure you have to check if you're like musically you're
Matches,
compatible
right?
and like you have to check if how they work is similar to how you work and like there are a lot of things that go into the process but like
Mm,
yeah it's just I feel like with him there'd be so much more connection. So I'm just always really curious of what could come out
Oh yeah, sure.
through
Yeah,
that
that's pretty cool.
collaboration, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna for now I think Holland is my first immediate answer that comes to my head. But you know, back in the day I used to be like, oh, Red Velvet and like you know, like or
Oh
like
sure.
maybe yeah, some other like Kyopo singer, like Korean American singer, like oh Eric Nam or like you know, it's just like pretty
Oh,
obvious
right.
answer that I feel like people wanted to hear.
Oh okay. Yeah.
Not that I like dislike any of them right now. Like I love all their stuff. You know, I love what Eric Dam's doing. But you know, it's
Yeah,
just like
but like with
now that I
Holland, it seems a lot more like personal.
yeah, like on another level, we can connect
Yeah,
through music. You
sure.
know, so it's like I feel like that'd be kind of cool, and that's something that you know I'm manifesting hopefully someday.
I hope
Yeah.
Holland is somewhere hiding in here.
Yeah.
Here.
If not, you know, maybe I'll find a director and ask him to put me in their BL series. Maybe that'll
Okay.
be my next
And
goal. I don't
it,
know.
it to see you and Holland together. I think it'd be chaotic too.
I didn't see any of Holland's other stuff.
Mm.
Uh, but in what is it, Pungdok?
Oh yeah, roommates.
Yeah, like I was surprised. I was like, wow, he actually he I felt like he had decent acting chops and he had his like character down and yeah, I thought he was like a great comic relief in that show. So I haven't seen anything else other
He,
uh
uh, Ocean likes me.
mhm.
He was like the reason I pushed through that show. No offense to the others, but you could check that out and see how you like it for yourself.
Yeah.
It's likes me. Let me see if that works for you.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of singers do have like the minimum acting chops usually, not always. Not all idols. For sure not all idols. But it's like cuz they it's like the same pool of emotions that you have to pull from when you write music or perform. It like
mm,
feeds
Mm.
the acting as well. So I feel like a lot of the singers that I see that do act. Although I will say not to bash oh, I don't know if I should say this.
Say it.
Jung, he was on the border, but I feel like, well, number one, he's incredibly good looking and has a lot of charisma. But also for him, I pushed through because I feel like I saw more potential in him.
who? Sorry.
Oh, Jiung,
Oh,
right?
okay.
From
Okay.
Pungdok
Pundok.
Nulla.
Yeah.
Oh, Cheong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, from yeah, Zero Base One. Okay.
Yeah, like this was the only one I saw, and this is like this was actually the first time I was hearing about him. Uh, but yeah, like I was like, oh my gosh, he's an idol. Like I had no idea, but yeah, not that his acting was bad at all, but like I could tell that he hadn't done very many projects yet.
Mhm.
Well,
But
I mean,
No, because the thing
he
is,
just became
the other
he-
person is also an idol. He also debuted.
yeah,
who?
oh yeah. But you know,
Sobin,
some people like
Sobin. I think his name was Sobin, right?
Oh,
right.
Yeah, yeah, Sobin. He is also an idol. He debuted with his new song. Yeah.
Mm,
Like
I
they all like I don't know if you guys saw, but they were both in a showcase, and people were like, "Oh my god, my parents!" But they were like pretty separated from each other. So
mm. Yeah, they're. I feel like both of them, like although they're pretty early in their career, and I saw their age, I was like, oh my gosh, you're really young. But yeah, like I feel like I feel like they both had like good potential. You know, they're not quite there
yes,
yet, I
they
think, but
did.
I'm very interested on what their next projects would be acting wise.
Exactly.
You know, I saw Zoom's first like quarter as well. I completely agree that I think with him like I like you know there are those actors that are just kind of typecast in a way. Like I feel like one of those actors like Cha Unu is like that, where he like plays a lot of
Uh
Yeah.
boyfriend role. And I think like you know what isn't broken, don't fix it. And I think like Jiwoong playing that like kind of like protective boyfriend role, like even in his first BL Kissable Lips, I wouldn't say like his acting is the best, but I would say like because the role fit him as like even as his personality now, he's a little bit more quirky than he presents stuff on TV. But just like even that role, like I think like the BL directors have gauged more successfully what he would like be
Yeah.
thrown into the wild and like do well in innately, I guess.
Mm.
That like in the border, I don't think it was too, I don't think it was too much a given for him at the time, I guess.
I mean, he has charisma for sure. Like
For,
Yo, obviously,
tons of charisma. Like
he
for
he
sure.
does. He does.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, like gosh.
Uh,
Also, like if we're talking about like the idols who are also acting, like you can also watch A Shoulder to Cry On. It's also
That's
a
dark.
cutesy.
That's no. What? A shoulder to
It's a
cry.
little
It
a
was
shoulder
not.
to cry on with
What?
the members of the Omega X.
oh right.
Hold.
Yeah.
Wait. Are we? Hold on. I'm just gonna check if it's the exact same thing I'm thinking.
I didn't
Yeah,
enjoy.
it,
I
it's
love.
like two high school students who go from enemies to friends.
It was
Yeah.
not in any way though. that drama was not. I didn't see anything cutesy there for me. It was
It's a little bit
kind
dark.
of, yeah, it's kind of dark. I enjoyed it. No, like I enjoyed it, but it's definitely not cute.
I
I
think
mean,
they're. I think they're cute.
Like the chemistry between the actors is cute. So
Yeah, I agree.
I
I think the.
yeah, like the chemistry between the actors is cute, but like the
It's
plot,
okay,
I
but
mean,
it's a little bit darker. You're saying, right?
yes,
yeah,
it's not fluff. It's not fluff
Oh, it's
at
not
all.
yeah,
fluff.
it's not fluff. Yes, it's not. But the chemistry between actors and the acting is really good. So you can
Yeah,
also watch it.
I really I was very surprised by the
Yeah,
acting.
it's really
Yeah.
good. You can also like add it to your list. A shoulder to cry on.
yeah.
Okay.
I would describe that show like "Spring Day" by BTS, a happy song with the saddest lyrics ever. It's not that
Yeah.
sad, like
Yes.
it's very much that. It's like fluff coated, but like not
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. It's
Mm,
Yeah,
but not actually fluff. It's like, oh, okay.
yeah, for sure.
there is
It's
also Love Mate.
Oh,
love.
love,
Oh,
yeah.
love got a lot of mixed reviews. Like,
Love Mate definitely a run of the mill. Like if you want just like good acting, decent plot, I feel like that's digestible. Love Mate's very digestible. I feel like,
Yes.
which is
Exactly.
definitely nice in the beginning of your
It's
BL
just
journey.
like a office romance between two like
uh,
polar opposite people.
uh,
My gosh, are a lot of Korean? So okay, if I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of the Korean actors, uh, that are pretty big now, made their start in like this one gay director's films, and he did a bunch of different types of films, and he was very famous for making breakout stars from his shows.
Hmm.
Uh, but is are what's like but a lot for a lot of people, a lot of actors, it was like a stepping stone, if that makes sense, you know. But I understand that, like, you know, especially in like Thailand, they're like BL actors, right?
yeah.
That
Yeah,
mostly star in BLs and stuff like that. Is that like the same case in Korea, or do they go into different projects, or do they move on to different things, or
Um,
like
So there has been a lot of like
who
polemic also in Thailand, where like in interviews later, like later years, they admit that they use like the BL
at the
uh,
starting?
platform like to make the step on and like start acting in like bigger and heterosexual roles. But they do like use BL sometimes because they kinda become like popular with it.
right.
Yes, like
Um,
I don't
like
think it's.
the
I
money
don't think.
stuff, as we mentioned before.
I don't think
yeah,
it's.
so
I think
it's
yeah.
like it also happens in Korea, but like not as much because the BL genre like it's really new.
Right.
So,
Because like
yeah.
I don't know any of these actors, like they're all new faces to me.
Yeah.
So I'm just like curious if like if mostly like it's like a new actors tend to like go into BLs or something. I mean, and I don't have anything against, you know, like straight actors playing gay roles at all. as long as it's not, like there's definitely a right way and a wrong way to do it, but it's like
Yeah, obviously.
we're in the Korean market, obviously, and it's still very. There are probably no openly out gay actors at the moment either, except like Holland, I
Yeah,
guess, at the moment. But yeah, it's like you have to overlook a lot of those kinds of things. But I was just curious
I
if
think
that's the
it.
case, like if it's mostly like new actors coming into these roles, or like.
I think a few of them I have played in some other shows like Light on Me. What's his name? Yoon Sok. I don't remember his name. He was actually in. I first saw him in like a normal a heterosexual K drama. I don't remember what it's called, but let me just pull that up here. Kang Yo Sok, yes. He was actually in Growing Season. That was where I first saw him, and then I watched Light on Me. So
Mm.
I think like, there's a few. It's not fully only new actors can come into BL, but it's also like
Yeah.
th- those people who act in BL also go on to other roles to acting.
Ah.
Yeah,
Also,
Yeah.
the
mostly.
thing is that the thing that we you will notice after what like after watching all of the stuff, like both Korean and Thai BLs, like the actors in like Thai BLs, you will see them often in different BLs as well because they make cameos.
Mm.
But in Korean ones, it's pretty different because they have different actors for every different BL.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
for Taiwan's, like for example, two duos, like let's say the main couple of one BL, they they have a new project every new year. Like for example, this couple had this project this year. Next year they will have another project where they will also act together, not with another
yeah.
person.
The sheep. They are basically a pre-made sheep, and they go
Yes,
into that.
yes, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
there's
Mm.
change partners. There's only a few of them that actually change like the acting partners. Usually, they're always as a
Mm,
sheep. So that's pretty much what they do. Whereas with
yeah.
K girls is different, but that might also just be because it's like a new ground. They haven't really said anything, but I think I like watching like one person act with multiple people because kind of is,
Yes,
but then
exactly.
you just you take what you can get. So
Like
I
because you can see the colors, the different colors of
yeah
that person, of that
different yeah
actor
the
throughout the different
Mm.
dramas.
Mm. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw a study. This is gonna sound so obnoxious, but I thought it was interesting. I saw a guy who just randomly teaches like a BL class at NYU, and so he has like Facebook account, and then he talked about like the Korean market in BL, and so he went to Korea for a month and did a dissertation, and like basically what he basically said is like the reason that it's all new actors. And usually the idol dramas are produced by like bigger companies like W Story or or Wave.
Wave, yeah.
Yeah,
Wave, yeah.
like they just have the bigger budget. So like he saw that like 86% I think of KPL actors are newbies or people who are on P101 or an idol competition show because they have just slight leverage and they bring higher market value. So I thought that was interesting. So I guess that's also kind of the reason. But yeah, it's like in Thai dramas, like Thai BL is comparable to K-pop in terms of just like
Mm.
the the funding, the storyline, the plot, like kind of like the way they kind of run. It's all calculated. So like a couple in Thailand like pretending to kiss during like a fan meet is like
Oh,
is kind of like equivalent to like San lifting up his shirt in a concert. Like they
Yeah.
know
yes,
what they're doing. It's kind of like feeding
exactly,
the
exactly.
story. So yeah, it's very calculated. It's in like that's why like in Thailand, like if a couple is revealed to be dating another person who is not their partner, like their coupling partner, it's a huge
Oh, the fans
scandal.
would go crazy.
Like they send death
Really?
threats and
They go
dox
crazy. Like
people.
it's insane.
Yeah, it's just it's very similar to KBL. I mean Korean K-pop toxic culture as well. Like very
Yeah,
similar. Like it's very intense. So probably in a much
yeah,
smaller
it
scale
is.
of like history, but yeah,
Like as if they're walking on needles.
yeah, exactly,
Hmm.
exactly,
Interesting.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't really follow the
No, but that's
We
like yeah, that's I saw an art. Maybe he wrote it the whoever the professor was like, but I literally read an article talking about how BL was the next K-pop, and
Mm,
I didn't read
Yeah,
fully into
because
it, but
it's
I just
becoming
thought it was
very
very
famous.
interesting.
yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, I have like a whole list now. I mean, it's not that long, but I feel like all
uh,
of these look pretty interesting. The ones that you guys mentioned so far.
can I add one more thing to that list? It's
Yeah,
not a
sure.
K-pop, it's a Taiwan one. Oh, sorry, I forgot the name just now. Someone mentioned in the comments, and I was gonna actually pull that up.
We Best
Um,
Love.
yes, bingo.
We
We
Best
best.
Love. Yeah, yeah, it's also really good.
That's a very noteworthy one.
We best love.
We
Yeah,
best. Yeah.
We Best
Oh,
Love.
then we pretend that the names make sense, but yeah, we best
Yeah,
love.
honestly,
Yeah, the name is a little bit off, but yeah.
they never really make sense, huh?
They never.
The-
We just accept it.
Ooh, also 2 seasons.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a
Mm.
show. It's short, I think.
yeah. They're both 6 episodes, I think, or 5.
Oh, no, that's very short. Okay,
Dabit,
Yeah,
it's
you
like
yeah,
should like
it's like one
you should
sitting.
like rank
yeah.
the BLs after you finish all of them.
No, I can't do that. That's gonna be
We
too
would laugh.
difficult.
I think
And
honestly,
also, excuse me, like the comments that I see, some of y'all are too passionate about the show that you are pushing.
This is very true.
I do not want to upset any BL fans.
okay, yeah, I can
Starting,
see that going south. Actually, I can, I
yeah,
can see that.
definitely
I
starting
am
the.
not qualified. I am a baby BL person. I am not
Yeah, we are
qualified to
like
rank them.
starting slow for now, guys. Please.
Yeah. So actually, maybe after I have a little bit more knowledge and I have more of a, more series to pull from, I can start ranking them slowly or putting a rating on them,
Mm. We will be
or at least
waiting.
or at least
I
choose
will
my
wait for that, to be
favorites.
honest. Yes,
Mm,
exactly. At least like top five or top three.
Yeah,
Top
because
top
at
three
this
would
point,
top
yeah.
three would be difficult, but top five at least.
Oh yeah, yeah. I will say the only things that I can pull from the shows that I can pull from right now. I mean, Semantic Error. I felt like plot wise, Semantic Error was really fun
It
mm,
and it
is.
kept me
It's amazing.
engaged.
It's one of. Mm.
Just
but
purely kissing itself, Pungdok was like that was pretty like those were some pretty that last kiss was very it felt very real.
I was
mhm,
Yeah.
on that
Like it's
for
one
the
of the
longest.
better kisses I feel like I've seen in TV in general.
yeah.
Like I don't
Not
know how they pulled it off, but yeah, like that was pretty crazy. And the eighth sense, like they made some of the most unmundane scenes seem
Mm,
Mm.
so very intimate.
hmm.
yeah,
Yes.
Like they
Mm,
made the
exactly.
smallest things. Like of course, like the kissing and everything. Like that was like whoa. And like but yeah, just some of the smallest little gestures, some of the smallest little touches, like those were the ones that got me like shivers
Mm,
for me.
I know
That
exactly what you mean
yeah.
though.
yeah, I feel like that's from my experience from the 3 shows that I watched. That's the only I guess judgment that I have come up with at the moment.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't think
let's see what
you've been
will
ready
happen
for
after you watch To My Star. I'm literally so
Love
excited
Class
for that.
2. We'll probably
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Love Class 2 might probably change that judgment. So let's see.
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I give the 8 cents credit though. I want to say like W. I felt the same way, and I think like the intimacy, like the reason I think it felt very American. Like it felt like something that I
Yeah.
would see in an American drama. So then I kind of looked at it, and the director is like European, or one of the directors is European. So
Yeah.
I feel
Yes.
like
Yes.
that helped it a little bit because it felt very out of the K drama sphere. Like it
Yeah.
felt very
Oh yeah.
different,
Yes.
you know.
Exactly.
So I was
Yeah.
like, this is just so sensual and like oh, like it tapped into a deep part of my heart that just like can't be reversed.
I
So
think
yeah, I feel like
one
they
of
did a great
It
favorite
job.
hurt to watch it. It
there.
hurt to watch it.
I think one
Truly.
of my favorite scenes was that scene where I don't remember the names anymore, unfortunately, but where the one, not the main lead, the main character, when they were surfing and he like got a cramp or something, like he went underwater, like
Mm.
they didn't show the scene, like it wasn't like, oh, he saw, like they didn't show it, we didn't see him actually,
Right, right,
go
right.
underwater or whatever,
Mhm.
but like there was such raw emotion into like main characters, like I don't know his body language. I don't know how to explain it. It was like
Right,
I
right.
played that scene on repeat just because of like when he was sat on the sand and he was just watching that one scene. I played it
Mhm.
over and over again. I don't know why that it really just hit me. I was like, wow, okay, that
Like
was a
the eighth sense, like it's uh I will not find the word. Hold on.